associate instructor at the University of Utah and Salt Lake Community College. I have the privilege of working with young people, students, principally Polynesian or Pacific Islander students, and each semester I've called on PIK2AR in various capacities to share the work that they do in the community with my students.
Pacific Island Knowledge to Action Resources has had a personal impact on me in the way that it's opened my eyes to a lot of issues that I wasn't really aware of before with members of my community.
They bring so much value because the community's awareness and education on the hard issues on domestic violence and sexual assault is something that we don't want to talk about, and they bring those issues up to the front and help those to have a voice, those that have been silenced.
PIK2AR has actually brought awareness to the things that are going on in our community and what's lacking in the community. And the value that I see that PIK2AR is bringing is it's educating our culture and our community in the problems and the things that we can take part in or things that we can fix.
And I think it's brought to light a lot of the health issues and political issues that are facing the Pacific Islanders and other minorities. It's very inclusive. It's not only for Pacific Islanders. She embraces everyone in the community and looks at a lot of the different issues that are actually affecting the minorities in Utah, especially Salt Lake.
It's always hard to start something, but they do it and they continue forward regardless of all of the critiquing that others may have, people saying what they should do. They just continue to press forward, continue to do good, and so for me personally, the impact that PIK2AR has had with Gawa Talks and their mentoring, educational programs and stuff like that, I think it's simply just scratching the surface. Haven't realized half the things that they will be able to accomplish, but for me it's impacted me in a huge way.
One of the first things that I think of is resources or knowledge of resources. And what I mean is for people like myself that have a small business, I started this whole thing with nothing.
Our organization like this, provides the type of resources that we can turn to when we're struggling and we're trying to decide on where we need to go next. This is PIK2AR can be a great asset for us moving forward.
It's good for the community to help the small business owners like us help progress in our industry.
PIK2AR has affected us. It's actually helped our business. We did an event for them, and by doing that event, we were able to meet different families and help them in different lines of business that we do. And we've also been able to make connections with people we never would have known.
I believe two top issues in our community has to do with domestic violence within our homes and with poverty.
I feel like we have a lot of great things to offer in our community. One of the things I think we need to do in this day and age, 21st century, is to start empowering ourselves.
I someday hope to form an art council for my PIK2AR organization. Being here with you today is part of my action towards that movement.
We have problems with budgeting a lot, and that's something that we're all learning right now. We are fairly new to the United States, so out there in the islands, we don't have bills. We don't have, the only things you do kind of have is like laves, or if you have like family things where you have to do halas or where you have to do kolas and all your money goes to that. But I think because we learned that as Polynesians, we tend to overspend. We tend to live and just accept that we're living in poverty. So I think if we also had workshops and programs like that to help steer our people to budgeting and different things like that, it would help us out tremendously.